How's it going? This is the Real Pac-Man, and you're listening to the EarBudz podcast powered by Smoklahoma TV. This is our 420 episode, y'all. And today we're joined by Jeana Acosta. She's the founder of the Women in Weed movement. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, Pac? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. So how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I been celebrating 420 Eve today. Just getting ready for the big event we have going tomorrow. I can't believe here we are coming into 420 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what's up. I want to talk to you about, because for people who are listening who aren't familiar with it, I want you to talk about this the Women in Weed movement that you founded, kind of how that happened, and what you guys representing.
Yeah. So Women in Weed started. It's an event. It's an event that brings women together, and it started by an idea that I got when I went to Women Grow. Women Grow is for women entrepreneurs in Colorado in 2016. A friend of mine and I went, and I wanted to bring something like that back to Oklahoma. It was so illegal. I was like, man, I'm just not for me, I didn't want to go. Gel is not for me. So, stayed in the background. And when 788 passed, I felt really called to kind of get something going like that. But the event I went to was for people in the industry. And I wanted this event to be for all women, for women who were curious about plant medicine, interested in CBD, women that have been growing weed since before I was born, just kind of bringing all the women together, because women are the mothers, they're the ones that heal, and cannabis is the mother plant, cannabis heals, women heal, and if we can all come together, we can heal our community.
Yeah, that's right. And how long ago did you start this? You said in 2016?
Well, in 2016, that's when I went to Women Grow. I started Women in Weed. I started working on it in March, built a website. I was working a couple jobs, doing a bunch of other things. And, I'm like, I'm gonna get this going, and didn't know if anyone would even show up to my first event. Had our first event in July, and it has just grown ever since. We're now in Oklahoma City. We're getting ready to launch here in Kansas City, Missouri. We were supposed to launch in 420, but with the quarantine going on, so we're gonna launch virtually, and then we're gonna be expanding to Lawton, Oklahoma. And there's a lot of opportunities. I'm just kind of going as fast as I can.
Yeah, it's awesome how it's growing so big so quickly, and I'm happy for you, for real. Well, yeah, like you said, with this whole quarantine and everything going on, a lot of people's events have been canceled and postponed, and everyone seems to find a way, just as you guys did, to still have events. So the event this is going to be airing on 420. So the event that's going to be happening at 4:20 p.m. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So Jane West, the founder of Women Grow, which was the event I went to in 2016, is going to come on and celebrate with us at 4:20 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it'll be celebrating a 420 with the founder of Women Grow, who actually inspired me to create Women in Weed. So it's a very exciting time for women in the industry. It's great for Oklahoma, for bringing women together, that sense of community. We have someone coming on from the UK. She just recently, we've been kind of messaging back and forth because it's such a stigma over there. It's illegal, and she's the founder of Women of Weed. So there's a lot of different women and weed organizations, but we all are kind of connecting, and we're all different in our own ways. So anyways, we have a bunch of people coming on for the whole entire show, but for 420, we're going to take a celebratory toke with founder of Women Grow, Jane West.
Awesome. And so that'll be going on all day on 420 on Instagram and Facebook?
Yeah, absolutely. And on Instagram, we have something amazing going on, and it was kind of a schedule, a conflict of schedule, because I definitely didn't mean to line them up. But we have Senator Connie Johnson coming on Instagram, so she is going to do a takeover for 420. So those who don't have Facebook and who are on Instagram, Senator Connie Johnson said, "Hey, I want a 420 spot." And, so we had already had
Awesome.
the Facebook one, so now we have the Instagram. So it's great to see that Senator Connie Johnson, for those that don't know, she wrote the first legislation for medical cannabis here in Oklahoma. She is she also got to see her mother benefit from that legislation that she pushed before she passed away this past year. So very powerful woman. She was the first woman and the first African American to win the Senate nomination seat here in Oklahoma. And we'll be doing giveaways and smoking lots of weed too, so because we like to party.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I want everybody that's listening to check that out. Women in Weed on Facebook and Instagram, all through 420 and especially at 420 for that session. That's definitely going to be one not to miss.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see. Are y'all still doing the mask thing, right? Mask for miracle workers.
You know what? There was such it was kind of an issue. We wanted to do a fundraiser for him, but it got kind of mucky with the cannabis laws, because if we can't ship THC and we can't do those things, so we wasn't able to do the fundraiser like we wanted. So we're gonna do a donation yoga. We have a donation yoga at 10 a.m. and we're gonna donate that money because we want to put it back into the community. So we're gonna donate that money to the Oklahoma Women's Can Association, and what they do is they help women and children who can't afford to get their medical cannabis cards to be able to get those. So with Masks for Miracle Workers, we're still taking, donations. That's something that that Good Shepherd clinic out of Oklahoma City, it's done under their nonprofit, so it's something that they're kind of doing. So guys want to check them out. We did a couple smoke sessions to raise awareness with them with DJ Cat Udale. Yes, I just want to kind of let viewers know how important it is to advocate for cannabis, even if you're not a user. Cannabis saves lives, so definitely want to kind of touch on that. Everyone likes a good party and everyone likes to hang out, but when we really get to the issue, cannabis is amazing. I've been smoking blunts and smoking weed since I was 14. Getting medicated, had a really hard kind of upbringing, and it helped. And, I was medicating and I didn't even realize it. And that's what a lot of young people are doing today. And we need to realize that we need to get it legalized, because there's no reason that these young kids that are out smoking blunts trying to deal with what's going on in their life situation should be getting arrested, going to jail, getting long prison sentences, fined. I mean,
Yeah, we definitely need some reform. That's pretty much all we've been talking about now. It's like, what can we do to make this right? It's hard because some people have, done so much time in there. It's like, it's insane. But I think that we definitely need we need to get some people out of jail for just caught with possession of marijuana. It's crazy to be doing 10 years.
Any years. It's crazy to be doing any type of time, to be labeled as a criminal for using something that people have used for years upon years, thousands of years ago. And now all of a sudden a plant that God made is illegal. And people are going to jail, and money's being made off of prison systems. And even now, people are making money while others are going to jail. It's really a messed up situation that if we all band together, we can fix it 100%.
Yeah, after 788, I believe that when everyone gets together, if we really fight for something together, we can get it done. That's proof of it, I think that Yeah, we definitely need some reform. I speak from experience because I got caught with 2 ounces of weed and got 10 years, you know. So it's ridiculous that even after this has become medical, that there still hasn't been any reform put in for the people, you know.
Yeah, at all. And that needs to be at the forefront. And, you know, we need people to advocate and to step up and to see these things put in place. We've all kind of identified the problem, but now it's getting together and taking those legal steps. And we have a lot of leaders I know that are really working on trying to get stuff done. It just takes time. um, just on my soapbox about the politics, you know, how we need to make a change nationwide, internationally.
Yes, yes. We definitely need to. I believe I don't want to get too far off on that end, but I think that locally there's a lot more that we're doing than we realize. And
Amen to that.
I think if we get more involved in these people that are running for Congress and Senate and all this stuff, um, I feel like if the people put you in that place, you need to answer to the people. Um,
Absolutely. And you're so right about that. And we need to teach young people that, because where we came from, Pac, like, we didn't know that. Like, I didn't vote until just recently. I'm like, why would I want to be involved? And I started getting on community boards and realizing that there was stuff that I could do, and, you know, a different lifestyle. So I definitely feel like we need to let people know that they do have a voice.
yes, yes, definitely. Well, is there anybody you want to give any shout outs to or anything you want to say before we go?
Man, give my girl Christy Palmer. Christy Palmer has been my hype girl, my cheerleader in doing all of this. You know, without her, Women in Weed wouldn't be. She she's had some health issues, and she hasn't really been able to step in as much as she has liked, and she doesn't realize, but what she has done has meant so much. And so I just want to give a shout out to her and let her know I appreciate it. You know, I want to give a shout out to you. Thank you for having me on your show. It means a lot. I'm proud of you. You know, we came from, you know, I've known you for a really long time. You were actually, when I got sick with PTSD, which is why I medicate with cannabis, you're the person who I went to and brought me cannabis for the first time, you know, and I didn't feel like it was working for me. But, you know, after I realized what cannabinoids and, you know, THC and CBD levels I need to be on, it's helped.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I think we both come a pretty far from where we were, and I see nothing but good things in your future. And I know that this Women in Weed thing is just going to keep growing and keep growing. I've personally been there and attended one of them, and I've seen the connection that y'all make with each other and share each other's stories and the cool giveaways and prizes. And it's just an awesome thing, and just to be able to witness it is a good thing. So I thank you for coming on the show, and everybody check out Women in Weed on Facebook and Instagram. All 420, they're going to be doing stuff, and they got a session at 420. Don't miss it. Check out Smoklahoma TV on YouTube. That's Smoklahoma TV. That's it. Thank you.